Have you ever felt like you weren't enough? Like, no matter what you do, it's just never good enough? You know, you're not alone. So many of us struggle with this feeling. But what if I told you that your worth isn't based on what you achieve, how others see you, or even how you feel on a bad day? Self-worth is bigger than that. You know, from the moment that we are put forth on this planet, our self-worth tape starts to play. And we take on these personalities based on that. For me, growing up, I was very shy. I always put others' needs before my own. So I guess you could say my self-worth wasn't the best. And I've realized that over time, how much that has played in my life. That tape of unworthiness. And it's crazy how just it keeps playing in my mind unconsciously. I've been in the spiritual world for a while now. Since 2012, started my awakening. Then I got into the School of Metaphysics, and I started to learn more about these metaphysical concepts and how our minds work and universal laws and things that started to kind of unravel some of these things. Now, it's been a long time since I've learned these things, and even with all the knowledge that I had, these patterns are so unconscious that sometimes it's hard for us to realize that they're even there. And what I'm realizing the older that I'm getting is that they are still playing, you know? That's why it took me so long to start doing what I've always wanted to do, because I thought I am not valuable. I am not enough. Like, I'm not ready yet. I don't think I'll ever be ready, you know? And these things can stop us from doing what we truly want to do from our heart's desire. And today I saw this come up for me, and I saw how it was playing. I was sitting down having breakfast, just enjoying it, but something came up and was like, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve these beautiful mountains, this beautiful view. Like, kind of this negative thought patterns that started to come up. And I caught it, and I looked at it, and I said, no. I am worthy of this. I am worthy of this life. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of love. And I am worthy of abundance. And so are you. So the first step in becoming aware of this is to see it, right? So realizing that it's a pattern. Once we catch the pattern, we can then start to reaffirm to ourselves what it is we do wish to say to ourselves. What is it that we want to believe, right? So when I caught it, I stood up and I told myself I reaffirmed it with my body. Like, I got up and I said no. And then I reaffirmed that I am worthy, right? Then you start putting in the positive meaning or what it is that you wish to believe. And the next thing is that just because you become aware of it doesn't mean that it's never going to come up again, that it's just gonna go away, and that you're good forever. You're healed of unworthiness. I wish it was that simple, but it's not. So the final step and the last thing to know and to remind ourselves is that this will come up again. This thought that has been ingrained in us since we were children will come up again. However, the more that you become aware of it, the less it will trigger you, and the less it will have control over you. So that's the thing with spirituality, right? It's like you're now aware, but doesn't stop the things coming up. So it'll continue to come up, but it's just not going to take over who you are, because you know that you're worthy of love. You know that you're God's child, and that you were here and you exist, and that God gave you life, and that you are valuable because you exist. You are valuable because you exist. And as women, we have been brought up to take care of other people first and put ourselves last. And what does that create? A sense of unworthiness. I am not worthy of taking care of myself. I must take care of others first. And not saying that men don't have these issues. Men also have issues that they're raised in a way that they are shown to be strong even when they feel weak. That protection, that sense of, I gotta protect. No matter the cause. And so we're all brought up with these things of unworthiness, these feelings or these patterns or this conditioning, whatever you want to call it. We all have it. It helps if your parents nurtured that side of you, but even then, as an adult, things come up. And so why I'm sharing this message is to let you know that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of good things, and that you are valuable to receive abundance in this life now, not your next life, not that you had a great past life, but now in the present moment. now. Today, here and now, 2025. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on this subject. I'd love to hear some feedback, and I am excited for what is unfolding, and I am grateful to be here. Blessings.